My name does not matter. What matters is the truth I carry. I never thought I would be the woman telling this story. I never thought my life would change before it even began. But here I am. I met him at a time when I believed in people easily. He was kind. He listened. He spoke about the future as if it was already written. He talked about marriage, about building a life together, about never leaving. And I believed him, not because I was foolish, but because I trusted the words of someone I loved. Love has a way of making promises feel permanent. I gave him my heart with honesty. I gave him my trust without fear. And I believed that love meant responsibility. When I discovered I was pregnant, my world stopped for a moment. I sat on the edge of my bed, holding the truth in my hands. My heart was racing. My mind was quiet. Inside me was a life, a tiny heartbeat that had no idea what kind of world it was entering. I was scared, but I was also hopeful, because I thought, we will face this together. When I told him, he didn't smile. He didn't ask how I felt. He didn't ask about the baby. He looked away. And in that moment, I felt something breaking inside me. He said he wasn't ready. He said this wasn't planned. He said he needed time. Time! But pregnancy does not wait. Fear does not pause. And responsibility cannot be delayed. One day, his call stopped. His messages disappeared. And his promises turned into silence. He walked away from a moment that stayed with me every single day. I stayed. I stayed with the nausea, with the exhaustion, with the sleepless nights filled with questions. I stayed with people judging me without knowing my story, with whispers that followed me everywhere. I stayed with fear, but also with life growing inside me. There were days I felt invisible, days I felt ashamed for something I did not do alone, days I wondered if I deserved this pain. But every time I felt weak, I felt a small movement inside me, and that movement reminded me I was no longer living just for myself. I went to doctor appointments alone. I sat in waiting rooms alone. I learned how to be strong in silence. I learned that abandonment teaches lessons love never could. I realized something important during those lonely days. He did not leave because I was weak. He left because responsibility frightened him. He walked away from commitment. I walked toward courage. I stopped asking why he left, and I started asking how I would survive. I stopped blaming myself, and I started protecting my future. Society often teaches women to carry shame. But no one teaches men to carry responsibility. And that is the truth we rarely say out loud. There were nights I cried quietly, not because I regretted my child, but because I wished my child had a better beginning. Then one day something inside me changed. I looked in the mirror and saw more than fear. I saw strength forming where heartbreak once lived. I saw a woman who stayed when it was easier to disappear.
I understood that motherhood does not begin at birth.
Protection.
It begins
And
at
choosing love
sacrifice.
even when you are alone. I am still afraid. I am still learning. But I am no longer broken. I am building a future with honesty and courage. A future where my child will know love, not abandonment. If you are listening to my story and walking the same path, please hear this carefully. You are not ruined. You are not weak. You are not alone. Being left does not define your worth. Staying does. Some men leave when things become difficult. Some women stay and become stronger than they ever imagined. I did not plan this journey, but I will walk it with dignity. Because even when he left me at my weakest moment, I stood. And that is a strength no one can take from me. The moral of my story is that a woman abandoned at her weakest, who chooses courage over fear, is already powerful, long before the world sees it.